What's up, everybody? GeauxBurns hanging out early in the morning on Tuesday in Grand Theft Auto Online. Why, you ask? Because I had nothing better to do. Actually, I'd probably rather be sleeping. But anyways, we do have one of the unlocked cars from Cunning Stunt Special Vehicle Circuit to go check out. Which one is it? Is it the Turismo Classic? Is it perhaps the Infernus Classic? No, it's actually the Hijak Ruston. This Canadian-Mexican car based off the Vol 05, I believe. That's how it's pronounced. V-U-H-L in all caps. So yeah, most of it's built in Mexico, but then there's also parts that are manufactured in Canada, and apparently the UK has something to do with the car as well. So it's a very international car, and it can be yours over at Legendary Motorsports for $430,000. And the other car built by Hijak in the game is, I think, the Chameleon, which is an electric car. So I don't know how well this is going to perform against other sports cars. I would not say that it's going to be a car that you should get for racing purposes, even though this is built in real life as a racing car. But then again, I don't know. I guess later on today, Bruffy will probably do some testing. You know, see how it does around a track and see how its top speed is. And then he'll decide whether or not this is a good or a bad ride. But I don't know. For only $430,000, I don't imagine this being like a car you want to get for racing. Hold on, I gotta turn the volume on my TV down, or I'm gonna have some extra fun in the video. So if you heard that a few minutes ago, I apologize. Most of the time I'm pretty good about such things. However, like I mentioned, it's early. I'm not exactly a morning person, but this does remind me of whenever I was in radio years ago. By the way, I do have a radio vlog coming up sometime this week, maybe Thursday, maybe Fridays, when I'm going to post it over at the vlogs channel. So plug for my vlogs channel if you want to go check it out. If you're into vlogs, feel free and check it out. It's a completely different channel than this one. It's kind of like the little sister of my gaming channel, which as of yesterday, officially 3 years old. So we made it past the terrible twos. But back in radio, I used to like, one of the things I did not mention, I didn't mention a lot of things in that vlog, but I did mention a lot of other stuff too. But I used to occasionally have to fill in as a morning show producer on a couple morning shows at stations I worked at. And whenever that happened, I had to get up at the butt-ass crack of dawn. And that was always fun, because I'm more of a night guy, to be honest. So here it is, the Hijak Ruston in all its glory. So now we're going to go inside Los Santos Customs, and we're going to check this ride out. See what options come with this sports car. Whether or not it's worth getting. And I don't know. I guess if you really, really, really like this look for whatever rhyme or reason, and you got the money to spare, and you just want to add it to your collection, I would say that might be reason enough to get it. But other than that, let's just see what the options are. Okay, there's some mod options for this car. But I gotta decide what I'd rather have. See, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, this makes it look feel more like the Vol 05 in real life, but I just don't like that front. I'm not in love with the front of that car. So it's either gonna be that or maybe this. I don't know. But see, then again, that's like $15,000. But I mean, really, that's not much. But you have to think about it from a big picture point of view. I dropped $15,000 here and a couple $1,000s there, and before you know it, I've spent a ton of money on this car I probably won't end up keeping. But then again, I don't know. Maybe I'll fall in love with this weird car. I mean, I am weird, and but then again, I didn't keep the Raptor, and let's see, what was it? The Chimera. I didn't keep that either, and those are two weird vehicles. Of course, I've never been a fan of trikes, anyways. I'm like if you're gonna ride a motorcycle, either get a real bike or don't. Unless you have like health issues, and that's the only way you can ride a motorcycle is with a trike. Then that's okay, I suppose. That's not bad. I mean, there are some options for bumpers. So it's either the secondary or I'm going to go vented. So which one do I like better? Which one? Which one? Decisions. That one's all right. But damn, and although the license plate moves too, so I don't know. Let's just go with that one. Fuck it. Another $15,000 would just drop. So yeah, there are mods for this vehicle, and okay, there's the basic engine upgrade. I probably won't do that because I'm still not convinced about whether or not in the end I'm going to end up keeping this car. And so someone told me. Okay, so somebody told me last week when I was complaining about the exhaust that all I had to do was hold the gas down in order to see the exhaust without the smoke blowing it. So whoever you are, mysterious stranger, thank you so much for that tip. After over 3 years of playing this game, I'm still learning new stuff. And it still doesn't really help see what the exhaust look like. But anyways, we're not going to spend anything on the exhaust, and I rarely do anyways. But there are exhaust options in case you were wondering. Hood options. We got 4 hood options for your choosing. And I don't know. I'm just not really feeling any of these, to be honest. So I'm probably not going to purchase a hood. But you may like one of these hood options for the Ruston. To each their own. So, nah. We're not going to do that. And let's see. Oh, plates. This is one thing I really do like. Is the fact that all the plates that I've purchased previously, vanity plates, I can now just go and grab them for free for cars. And I tested it last week, and I forgot to add it to my review video, which I should have remembered. But it happens. I'm not getting younger. With all this other real life stuff going on, you know, you tend to forget a few things. But the ability to add the vanity plates that you've purchased to any of your vehicles now is pretty awesome, in my opinion. Roll cages. Okay, that's interesting. What the fuck? The hell? That just looks weird. It looks like the like a sportied up version of like the BF Bifta, doesn't it? And you know, it would be kind of cool. I say kinda if there was like a roof that came with the roll cage. But I don't think a roof comes with it, to be honest. But that is interesting. So if you want a roll cage, that is just odd, completely odd. It doesn't even look right either. But anyways, I mean, it'd be like I said, it'd be one thing if you could like add like some additional things to the roll cage to kind of make it not feel so naked and bare bones. But oh damn it! Fucking Nintendo. Okay, so anyways, I've been playing the Nintendo Switch because I've been obsessed with the new Zelda game. And the buttons on the Nintendo Switch are like completely different than buttons in most other games. So I end up pushing the wrong buttons. When I don't want to buy something, I actually buy something because it's vice versa over on the Switch. It's a BS, but that's life. Alright, so anyways. We got some different skirt options. I definitely didn't want to buy that roll cage. I kind of like that. That looks kind of cool. But, alright. We'll buy this one. Once again, another $15,000 out of my pocket. C'est la vie. Alright, so they have these separated now because these used to be part of the front bumper. And I'm not really a fan of these either. So, before we accidentally buy it again. Alright, so now according to Bruffy, there's this thing called downforce on a lot of the newer vehicles. Which means it doesn't really matter if you get a spoiler or not. So, if you don't like any of these spoilers, then I wouldn't worry about it. So, yeah, I wouldn't bother with it. Oh, so you actually have to spend money if you don't want a spoiler now. Because it comes with this spoiler. I mean, it's okay. It's not bad. I mean, my thing is I just don't like big, stupid spoilers. But you might. And if you do, then, you know, that's cool. No big deal to me. But I'm not spending $5,000 just to remove the spoiler. I'll just keep the spoiler, thanks. Okay, what else we got? The only thing else that we can check out for the Hijak Ruston is the paint job. How does the paint jobs work on this? Okay, so there's a primary and a secondary color. Obviously, we went with pink because that's Janine's color. So we're going to browse through here and look and see what the colors that are affected by primary. Primary is like most of the body except for this front part of the bumper. And maybe the seats, maybe the interior. Yeah, okay. So. Oh, not again. Damn it. I'm up too early for this shit. Fuck my life. Press the wrong fucking button. Ah, Nintendo, I hate you. Plus, you won't let me yell. I mean, it's weird because there's like other YouTubers out there doing Breath of the Wild videos. And I'm sure a lot of them have not had Nintendo's blessing to do it. So either Nintendo's being lazy right now or they just secretly decided they're not going to go after people that, you know, promote their games. Which makes sense to me because, hey, you know, content creators should have a right to play video games. Because in a way, it's actually free advertising for the developers. But anyways, fucking Nintendo. Alright, so... why do buttons have to be different? Alright. Alright, so we got... Let's go with Janine's colors on this. Ultra blue and pink. Alright, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Okay. Make sure I push the right button that time. Okay, so pretty much that's everything, I think, for the Hijak Ruston. Now available in Grand Theft Auto Online. It just unlocked this morning, which is kind of weird because I think the specials, the event week, is going on till tomorrow. It's very odd. And so a lot of people were speculating that maybe this car wasn't going to come out till like Thursday. But alas, it came out this morning, so go figure. Which means that perhaps we'll see the other vehicles unlock, like the Turismo Classic and then the Infernus Classic, or vice versa, unlock sometime next week or the week after. So that's probably what's coming up in the next 2 weeks in Grand Theft Auto Online. So, and there's also going to be an adversary mode. I don't know if the adversary mode dropped yet. I will look in just a minute. Because if it did, then we're going to check that out as well. Because there's supposed to be 2 new adversary modes. Top Down and Resurrection coming to Grand Theft Auto Online. Plus the rumored return of the Duke of Death finally arriving to Grand Theft Auto Online. That, as far as I could tell, has not happened yet. I looked through all the vehicle websites and I didn't see it. So the only thing that came out today is the Hijak Ruston. And it's just weird. This car has, like, basically no fucking windshield. So, no protection if you're driving down the road. Mind your own business and some jackass in a public lobby decides to snipe you. I mean, it really, unless it was like armored glass, it wouldn't help you anyways, probably. You'd still die. But that's besides the point, damn it. What about bugs, okay? You know, bugs, you know, it's going to get in all Janine's hair in her face. It's just not right, man. It's not right. But anyways, the Hijak Ruston is now available in Grand Theft Auto Online for $430,000. And I would go check out Brafy's channel. And if you want to know more about the stats and performance and whether or not this thing actually is worth getting as a racer. Because I don't feel like this is going to be a racing car. Even though apparently it's built in real life as a racing car. But it only sells for like 60 pounds. I couldn't find a US version of that amount, but that would be probably 60-something thousand dollars for this car in the US and 60,000 pounds for the real life version, which is the Dual 05. No, the Vuhl 05. Vuhl. V-U-H-L. So feel free and Google that if you want to go check it out yourself, because this car actually exists in the real world, believe it or not. So let me know your thoughts below in the comment section regarding the brand new Hijak Ruston, now available in Grand Theft Auto Online.